Pacman for the Atari 2600. Yes, that is the game there, what you can see on screen. It kind of looks nothing like Pacman, or ever so slightly reminiscent of it. I find a hard time playing this version of Pacman because it's nowhere near as good as the original. I mean, come on, Pacman is one of the iconic games that revolutionized the video game industry, and this is nowhere near worthy of that. I struggle to find an even worse game on the Atari 2600. People would just instantly go and say, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. No. That's nowhere near as bad as this port of Pacman. It's actually really hard to believe that Miss Pacman came out a couple of years later after this port, and that is a fantastic port of Miss Pacman. I really can't understand what went wrong when they were porting over Pacman for the Atari 2600. Another problem with this game is when you eat the power pellet, it's really hard to tell when the ghosts are blinking or not blinking, because I do it a couple of times in this playthrough. You eat a power pellet and then you sort of go around a corner, chase a ghost, where the fun is because you can finally attack the ghosts. And usually, majority of the time, they've changed back and I haven't realised. It's just really bad, and I don't really find a lot of enjoyment in this version of Pacman. I can play it, but it's hard to find the fun in it. I suppose the only real good thing that came out of Pacman for the Atari 2600 is that the fact that when they made Miss Pacman, both copies then had a baby called Pacman Jr., so I think that's probably the only thing good to come out of it. Or was it Junior Pacman? Actually, I'm not 100% sure now, but that game's pretty decent. So, to conclude this review, would I recommend picking up a copy of Pacman for the Atari 2600? In my personal preference, I would say no. But however, I ended up manifesting 3 copies of the game anyway when I buy sort of whole bundles on eBay. So I've ended up with a copy anyway, so chances are you'll probably end up with a copy at some point if you're collecting for the Atari 2600. But you probably won't want to play this game for more than 30 seconds because it just burns your retinas out and turns you into a vegetable.
What could possibly go wrong?